Hello everyone, I'm back for another stream just because I had some time. I have about 3 hours until my girlfriend wakes up, so I'm going to do some Emerald Nuzlocke, and after that I'll probably just have to go make here some food. So for now, putting the rules in the chat and ending the Discord notifications, the usual stuff. I misclicked something that might actually crash the stream. Hopefully not. Okay, there. Accidentally clicked. Oh, Microsoft Edge when I was trying to click on Opera. Oh well. Just that on Microsoft Edge I have a few tabs open. I have about 2000 tabs open. And it's a bad browser, so it doesn't exactly have tab management. But anyways, with that said, let's just get started. So, these notifications are out. I need to make sure the YouTube stream is running. Seems like it is. Yep. So, let's get going. I'm not explaining the rules again. It's the same as the other streams, so watch the start of those. But I did edit the list a bit. So, I put in red anything we cannot get, like at all, of the possible type combinations, and crossed out the ones we have. So we only can get about 14 to 15 more different mons. Okay, my mic is a bit too sensitive today apparently. Anyways. Let's get going. Okay, later on Grovile will do fine against the ghost types. Shoot. Pursuit. Dustox should not have anything for later on. People wins me out. Beautifly, I'll go for a bite. And here we can get our first ghost type. I'm hoping for not Sapet. I really prefer Banette over Dusclops, but not for Nuzlockes. The Nuzlocke Banette is not that good. Anyways, Iron Tail, don't miss. An Iron Tail. Crunch is special, so it might do a little bit of damage, but Leiron is a chonker. I can do Empty Pyre. But honestly, I won't do it yet. And I need my Tina and Hariyama for this. So, bite the slacking and fake out the slacking. Then bite the Spinda and Vital Throw the slacking. And then just an arm thrust, we get a quick glow, that's nice. And I don't know if I'll do the Safari. I think the Safari could get us some more encounters, like the Rhyhorn I've been wanting, or Natu, but we'll see. And our next trainer is mostly a combo of water and some other stuff. Alright, very long leaf blades. Then absorb, Metal Claw. Quick attack and Metal Claw. Leaf. No, I need the Leaf Blade for the Manectric in the next battle. Frontail on the Tropius. Okay, I have to switch out the Leiron. Let's go Vigoroth. Then absorb here, then slash here. Do I want Protect? We are about to get to the department store, so we can just buy Protect, to be honest. Okay, I need the Leaf Blade that I have for this. I do not want Agility. And Sapet is the Ghost type. We will end up catching, I guess. So let's use our last Nest Ball. Okay, I need to use the Carbos on what? I think I'll use it on the Vigoroth. Then Zinc goes on the Leiron. HP up on the Leiron. Switch to, I'd say, Crobat. Oh, I forgot. Okay. This is really bad. This means that we have to get this because it's the first water flying we encounter. I've made sure to avoid running into Wingulls for the entire playthrough. Because I wanted to get Gyarados, which is the other water flying in the game. So I guess that means we cannot get Gyarados anymore. Yeah, I was risking the critical there. Anyways, we get the item. We got Sapet when I wanted Duskull. Going to heal up. Soda Pop. And then Headbutt to finish off. I will do the other guy there, just so I don't have to run into him later. I am risking critical hit here, so let's just go to Hariyama. Break out. Don't critical hit, I mean it. Right, Vigoroth. For this, let's go into Crobat and Wing Attack to finish it off. Now, the level cap for the next gym is 42. So, we need to basically do a lot of the game without over-leveling. Now, we are in Lilycove, so I do want to access the department store. And that does mean that I will have to fight May. What does May have? Not Ruby Sapphire, Emerald. May starts with Tropius, then has Pelipper, then Ludicolo, then Combusken. A flying type should be able to clear everything, so let's go with Crobat. For the Pelipper, it does not actually have water moves, right? It has Wing Attack, Supersonic, Mist, and Protect. So let's go into the Lairon. Baskin, we go back into Crobat. Valcap is a bit annoying, but not the end of the world. Then Ludicolo shouldn't have anything to hit me that hard with. Now let's do the Lotto. Oh, we didn't get any. Oh well. Now in here we can buy a lot of supplies, but first I want to sell a bunch of things. So Max Revive we can't use, Revive we also can't use. Then more Pokeballs. X items, nah. I'm looking for the TM, should be here. Yeah. So this is Protect. I will get one just to have it available. This Safeguard. Then Reflect and Light Screen. The ones I want are here. Fire Blast, Thunder, Blizzard. We have Ice Beam already, so we don't need Blizzard. We don't really need Thunder because we have Thunderbolt, and Fire Blast is not that big of a necessity. It can be nice, but it's not like I have anything on my team that will learn Fire Blast. Like the Aggron will be able to learn Fire Blast, but I'd rather just give it Flamethrower if I absolutely need a fire move. Anyways, I want to get thingy from here, because without it we cannot enter the Safari Zone. And let's go in here. But they don't even care about you at first, but then the moment you become champion, the guys in front will just talk about you as if you are amazing. So here they just mention you as a new trainer. Okay, that's move deleter. We do want him, but not yet. I want to remove Cat from Vigoroth to make room, but not just yet, essentially. It is not this rock, it's this rock. The one fair and then one up here. Pick me up. And now to get to Empty Pyre. The reason I need Cat is because in Route 123 there's a bunch of things that will require Cat. Now, here we need Natu. Okay, if I can get the Natu right away. It's not the end of the world. Okay, we're looking for Heracross because it's a unique type. And Rhyhorn. I've been careful about accidentally getting Geodudes, just so I can get Rhyhorn here. Bumpy, we have Trapinch, so we are not allowed to get that. I'll have to switch to the Mach Bike. I'll have to switch to the Mach Bike to get the others. Okay, here I want to I will do this a bit unfairly and it's a safe state. Because otherwise we'll be here forever. Load state. I'm going to go near. Then throw a ball. Don't run. Okay. Load the save state again, go near. There's no other bug fighting in the game, so that's a new encounter we could get. And then we have to go to the other side in order to get a Rhyhorn. Now I'm save stating here as well, just to get Nato because I'm almost out of steps. Now, whether they stay in battle or not depends on their natures. Okay, we get the Natu. Then I'll just run through my steps. Who knows, I might run into a shiny. Okay, then really quickly I'm going to switch bikes. I also will need to switch bikes to the Mach Bike like I did here in order to get Rayquaza, which you can actually get before even the last gym, which is kinda silly. Always found it funny how you can straight up get Rayquaza, one of the strongest mons in the game, before you are even done with the league. Let's check the natures for what we got. Lax, so minus defense, careful, calm nature. This is actually a good nature. Calm, no, never mind. I was thinking careful. Calm is a bad nature. It's minus attack plus special defense. adamant nature. It boosts the flying moves, but not the psychic moves. So nothing that good. Now, the only other thing we can really get here is Rhyhorn. I'm going to grab it real quick alongside with the items we can grab. Down here in the water. Not sure that's a hidden item. We already have a pure water type. Oh, Girafarig, I forgot about that. That's the only normal psychic. So we get this as well. It might feel like unfair that I'm using save states just to get these, but honestly I'm just doing this in the interest of saving time, because me just going back and forth in the grass for 10 million years until they show up again is not fun to watch. Okay, we go near a bit. Going near makes it easier to catch somehow. It's not like it's Gen 1 where you can entirely miss with a ball. Gen 1, the ball would outright miss the mon altogether. Get caught. You aren't even that good. Girafarig is trash before 4th gen, and even after 4th gen it's still not that good. Alright, get the Girafarig. Then here we can get Rhyhorn, which is the other encounter. Doduo is just normal flying, we cannot get that anymore. Pinsir, no, it's pure bug, so we cannot get that either. There's a TM up here. Come on, give me the Rhyhorn. Okay, so we save state to get this. Come on, just get caught. Go near, Let's see if I can go near twice. Fine, I'll go near once. Alright. We got it. So now there's no more encounters to get. I want to go to the lake real quick. The lake is over here. You just need to make sure there's no items. Now let's see what we got. Girafarig, impish nature, so minus special attack. But this is a physical attacker anyways. Then Rhyhorn is Bashful, which is full neutral, right? Bashful, Bashful, Bashful. It's the full neutral for special attack. Yeah, this is a good mod. So if I ever lose the Leiron, this will take its place, most likely. Save the game, just to avoid any accidents. Then I want to go on the list here and update it. So we got a water flying in Wingull, so we remove that. We got a normal psychic, which is Girafarig. We got the bug fighting Heracross. We got the psychic flying Natu. Then the rock ground Rhyhorn. So we are just missing Mawile, which is in the Victory Road. We cannot get the Regis because we cannot get Wailord anymore. For Vibrava Flygon, we can just evolve the Trapinch we have. For Dragon, we can get Bagon and then get it into Selgon, but I'm thinking of just getting a Rayquaza, just for the fun of it, and not using a Dragon type at all, because Rayquaza is over the level cap. We'll see. Oh, and we got a Ghost type, so let's mark that off. So we only have about 7 more possible encounters. Now there's a mosquito, like just flying in front of my face, so that's fun. And let's get going. Now for Mount Pyre, I will just be using the Leiron. We got a Max Repel earlier. Calcium goes on the Mightyena. Off we go. I want to real quickly come down here to grab Giga Drain and some other stuff we can get. So it will only give us Giga Drain if we have a grass type and we have our starter. Rare Candy, totally useful when I have essentially infinite. Iron Tail, and let's fly on the cast form. And we get a PP up. The little blue pills getting the PP up. Anyways, for this one, Iron Tail should do a lot, then Bite probably kills. I really underestimate how tanky Duskull is. Okay, I don't think I need Confuse Ray, but then I'd end up with 3 flying moves, so let's drop a cutter. Claw and Bite. Mostly came here for the Lepa berries and the items. Need another repel. Doing this will over-level the Leiron, unfortunately, but since I won't use it at all in the water routes, it's not the end of the world. Let's go into Mightyena. Had a feeling this Pelipper would have Water Gun. Rock Smash finishes it off. Strength twice. I would Bite, but Roselia actually has decent special defense. Okay. Is this arena trap? If it is, we are... Okay, good. That could have been very bad if it was arena trap. Yama, I choose you. I really can't wait until we get what's it called? Brick Break on the Hariyama. Now, do I go over here for the item or do I go down here for the battle? I think I'll go this way first. Item is over here. Now we fly back to Lilikav, we heal up. I want to offload some items in the box because I'll probably end up with full inventory otherwise. Calcium goes on the Mightyne again. Another repel. Do I have max repels? Nope. I used it, okay. Come over here to get the 2 trainers I missed. Actually 4 trainers, but not that big of a difference. I'm going to go into Hariyama to play it safe and fly the Pelipper. Fake out the Electric. Surf and Wing Attack. Surf and Wing Attack. Okay, that's fine. So Arm Thrust here, Iron Tail here. It's out, then Iron Tail. And we have that. We grab the item. We have 2 more trainers here. Just in case I end up needing it, I will heal the Hariyama a bit. Let's do this. We have inner focus, so fake out didn't flinch us. Very important. And they are done. PP up. Just because I know PP ups are going to be quite helpful. Alright, let's go. Don't want any encounters. And again, I need to watch out so Leiron does not hit level 42. There's nothing here we can actually get, since we already have a ghost type. Okay, I'm going to go Metal Claw and Bite. Since that's the scary one. Then Mightyne and Bite. Magic Code means nothing if I don't use status moves. Crobat. Fake out. Alright. We're getting through things quite safely, I'd say. I want to use Fly, but I have a feeling Manectric has Thunder. I don't want to risk it. Right, let's heal the paralysis real quick. I should sell a revival herb as well. Heal. And up we go. Ah, she didn't turn around. You cannot run in this place, so you cannot get them to turn around to fight you 2v2. Like double battle. That's annoying, because I will have to deal with this. I'm mud slapping because it's the weakest move I have. To get it low enough. Okay, counter. Now, Metal Claw, please kill. Okay. There's another Wobbuffet further up that I'll really have to worry about. The Psychic Trainers are not an issue until Wobbuffet comes in. Because Wobbuffet is a run killer. Now we get Aggron because we hit level 42, which is the level cap. So before we evolve, I want to just make sure that I'm not losing a move by evolving. Because many things will learn a move earlier or might not learn a move at all if they evolve. So let's see. Later on at... Okay, if we don't evolve, we don't lose anything. We just get double-edged a bit later, which I don't plan to teach anyways. Okay, so we just evolve normally. And we have the Chonker that is Aggron, all ready for the next gym. And I mean it's a Chonker, like 178 defense is insane. Like it's 3 times that of Crobat, more or less. So even if you hit it with Earthquake, it can face tank it. And now I'm going with my Tina for the rest of the trainers. A bite, always good. I go Crobat here. That item down there is what I'm coming up here for. Shadow Ball. Okay, here the trainers are rotating around. But with Mightina, I don't really have to worry about the Wobbuffet for the simple reason that it's a dark type. So even if I hit it with Bite, Mirror Coat does not affect me. Counter does not work because Bite is special, and Mirror Coat does not work because it's an attack, not a status move. Now, we just howl until it uses a different move, then we bite. Oh, this is the Shadow Ball. Right. Yeah, the one underneath is the incense. But Black Incense. The incense. Now in this generation, the incenses are actually worse than Mystic Water. Now, out here, in Ruby Sapphire you can get a Meditite, in Emerald you cannot, so that's another thing we cannot get at all. So even though there's about 50, no, yes, there's about 59, 60 possible combinations for types, you can only get about 40 because there's things that you cannot get if you get something else, or things that just aren't in Emerald. Anyways, so we just breeze through the trainers here. Strength and wing attack. I really want Crobat to get Poison Fang soon, to be honest. Strength and wing attack. And we get the stuff here. Magma Emblem. And we just need to get the items. And here, it is over here. Duskull we cannot get because we already have a pure ghost type. So there's no item down here, but I'm still checking. Been a while. Yeah. Can I just fly out? You can. So we need to go to the Jagged Pass. In the process, I'll also do the trainers up top. Which balls do we have here? No, we don't have specialty balls. I believe I forgot to grab that. Anyways. Just a little repel, so we can grab Toxic in case I need it. And also a Firestone. Never hurts to have those. Toxic, and further up ahead we have the Firestone. Very difficult strength puzzle. I could never beat it. Now, if I had the acro bike still, I could go from the bottom. But since I kinda want to come and fight the trainers as well, there's no real downside to me taking the lift. Okay, no effect spore, that's good. I also want to buy some more lava cookies, to be honest. Never hurts to have extras. Yeah, I forgot. I wanted to turn that into a single battle. Oh well. Right here, wing attack here. We already have the meteorite. Not that I care about it. Don't think I even went to Professor Cosmo to get the return TM. I'll have to do that if I remember. Alright. We open the cave. And since we already got the Rhyhorn, I don't have to worry about accidentally getting Gravelers here. The goal is to just grab all the items, essentially. And then move on. I do need to watch out so I don't over-level. For example, the Aggron has to just sit there in the back until I might need it for like one battle. Don't get hit. Fine. I might go buy some more soda pops as well, because with my terrible luck with confusion, I think I'll need as much as I can. Oh, I screwed myself over. I forgot Agron was holding the XP share still. I forgot to take it off. So Agron is off the table for the next gym. As in, I cannot use it on the one gym that does the best against. Okay. Also, I'm not allowed to send it into battle. As soon as we are through this place, I'll just chuck it in a box until we are done with the gym. I completely forgot about the XP share, even though it literally pops up at the bottom every single time you finish a battle. Like when you kill something, it says Agron got this much experience, and I just wasn't paying enough attention. Oh well. Basically, Agron combined with the Agron plus the Septile or Grovile. No, we can get Septile in time. That's good at least. But Agron combined with Septile is the best combo to use against Titan Liza. Because Agron one-shots the Zatu with Iron Tail. Septile deals very well with the Clay Doll. Then you have Solrock and Lunaton that come in, so it's just a Leaf Blade and Iron Tail again. So unless Iron Tail misses, you can be done with the gym in literally 2 attacks. 2 turns. Super Pell. I'm really vibing the music in this place, honestly. PP Max, definitely worth it. I'm just going into Hariyama. That's fine. Just wanted to get rid of the confusion. I would have liked if I was at least allowed to use Yellow Flute, but nope. I have to switch out every time. Nugget, that's some good money right there. Okay, we have the admin right after this. It's Tabitha, right? One little double battle. Okay, admin time. I'll use the normal potions, since I only need a little bit of heal. It finishes it off, and then Slash finishes that off. And I've said it before, but Vigoroth is a chonker, you don't need to evolve it to end up with a strong mon. Max revive, that is totally going to help. One little soda pop. The Vigoroth. I'm essentially playing with a 5 mon team right now because I cannot use the Agron at all. Now, what does he start with? Maxi. He has... This Magma Hideout. Okay, so Mightyena with Intimidate, Roar, Swagger, Scary Face, take it down. Then a Crobat. Crobat is always the scary one. Which we could have completely hard walled with the Aggron and then the Camerupt. This is unfortunately barely not ready. Okay. We might lose something here. Pekka to start with. Vital Throw. Perfect. Crobat comes in. Probably goes for the wing attack immediately or air cutter. I want to trade Confuse Raise. Get the Intimidate. Fine. We're going to Crobat. Confuse Raid. Second Intimidate. Okay, Yawn. We get third Intimidate. Howl, Howl, and Strength. Is he going to heal? Strength. Bite to kill. Okay. I'm +2. If I go for strength, it will do about 80%. What does he have to follow up with? Earthquake and Rock Slide. I think Earthquake won't kill. But if I get hit in Confusion, I'm screwed because I lose the Mightyena here. I think I just go into Hariyama. And of course, it does the full damage. We don't live. Had to sack that. Had to sack that. So we lost the Hariyama. That's sad. Because it's also my Surf user. So I have to switch back to the Azumarill. Meanwhile, if I had the Aggron, so with the Aggron, I could have hard walled the Crobat, so the rest of my team would be healthy. But because the Crobat is the annoying one, I couldn't do that. Okay. So thank you for the service, Hariyama. If it was a little bit higher level, we would have done so much better. And now, we need the Azumarill on the team because I need the Water type to pick up as a Surf user. Then Rock Smash was not on Hariyama, right? Yeah, it was on Mightyena. Cannot move Cat there. I think I will move Cat to the Azumarill instead of Rollout. Not Cat, Rock Smash. So then heal up. We also need to take the Aggron off the team temporarily. So what can replace the Aggron as a tank? I think the Rhyhorn. So we give quick glow to the Azumarill, EXP share to the Rhyhorn, Zinc, let's give that to the Vigoroth. I have a bunch of things I need to drop off. So PP Max, Elixir, Firestone, Max Ether, the Incenses, Cleanse Tag, and then we use some rare candies to get Azumarill to about 35. No, what's the lowest mon? 34, so we get it to 34. And same for Rhyhorn. Alright. Then we need to go to Slateport. Do the stuff here. Then we go to Lilycove. Now we have the Lilycove base to take care of. But before I do that, I don't have any need for cat yet. Wait. Yes, I do. I have some stuff to get behind cat in Route 115. So I'm going to go grab those real quick. Then I'm removing cat from Vigoroth so I can give it bulk up. Here. So we can also get Focus Punch. Which is quite a good team. It is situational, but there are ways to pull off a Focus Punch. So we rapid fire through the trainers. Inner Focus prevents the fake out from flinching. Always nice to have that. Focus Punch. Then there is a black belt up top, if I remember correctly, but there's also a vitamin up here. No, it's just a vitamin, okay. Any vitamins I find, just go to the Rhyhorn. And we have 2 more trainers and some berries. Right, kelp's berries. Not that important. Here we can't really find anything useful. But where is there a cat tree that I'm missing? I remember there's one place that has cat and I've missed it. Oh well. Fine, I'll just remove the thing now. So we go to the move deleter. We go to Vigoroth and we take off cat. We already have slash, which is better in every way. And then we give it bulk up. But I think I'll hold off a tiny bit before I do it. Just to make sure I don't end up losing it before it gets to actually make use of the bulk up. Okay. We tried the meteorite, for a TM. And Team Aqua stuff. Let's do this. Now for the aqua stuff, what do I use? I will start by using the Grovyle a bit, just so we can get Sceptile. Because we are very close to the level we get Sceptile at. Literally, it's less than half a level away. Then I'll go grab the Master Ball, just to have it for later. Very difficult puzzle. I wonder how I will ever solve it. I have not done this over 1,000 times already. I should leave after the Intimidate. Then we heal up and we fight the other. And then we Soda Pop again. And off we go. Right here. I'll just leave Blade. Right here, then Absorb. I do have a PP max, so I might just use it on the Leaf Blade, to be honest. Really wish the game let you run in here, to be honest. Because the walking speed is a bit painfully slow. Nest Ball, I would rather have a Net Ball, but it's fine. I misclicked. I meant to go for strength and it didn't register the down button press. Alright, so strength here, absorb here, getting some health back in the process. And let's see. Literally one battle away. Critical hit does 2 times the damage in this generation. Confuse Ray is fine. We're going to Vigoroth. Slack off. Then we yawn. We switch out back into Mightina. Then we just strength twice. And we get Sceptile. The coolest of the 3 starters. Go out and we make our way to Moss Deep. Deposit, so the elixir, and then we sell the rest before we head out. Actually have quite a lot to sell, so 3 nuggets, 1 revival herb, and 2 max revives. I really like the music in the towns. Alright, so we use Septile for the trainers here. Repel, and off we go. Turn down. There we go. Just needed this to be a double battle because of the Gyarados. Do I give Septile Giga Drain? Or do I just not bother? It is a great move to have on it, but it's not the most important move to get. Like there's others that you can run on a Septile. You can even give it Earthquake, for example. Now I want to not miss any trainers. Should be a double battle down here. We try to go to the next route. So absorb and bite. And I think this combo, like Septile and Mightyena, is going to be what I'll be using for the buds. Since I've lost the Hariyama and I cannot use the Aggron, I'm kinda screwed. No way. Okay, let's get the red here. We're almost there. There should be one more battle. And actually no. I need to hurry. I just noticed. It is 2:49. So we need to hurry up because at 3 o'clock the tide shifts in the cave. So we want to get all the items before the tide shifts. We'll do the trainers later. We do this right and we get ourselves a lovely Cell Barrel, which might be a nice item for Crobat to hold, since we don't really have anything else that's good for Crobat. You can't get a Sharp Beak, for example. Now, Spheal is the only water ice. Therefore, it's had to kill there because Ice Ball would just run through my team like crazy. But Spheal is a unique type, water ice. There's no other water ice types. I will just use an Ice Ball. It's fine. Then we can also get a pure ice type in Snorunt. Since we cannot get the red ice, the only other pure ice... Of course, I accidentally jump over. Super Pearl, let's do this. We have 8 minutes. The tide will not shift if you are currently in the cave, but also I forgot to grab this, so good thing we came back. The tide will not shift while you are in the cave. And it changes every 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock, so essentially every 6 hours. It will change at 3 p.m., at 9 p.m., at 3 a.m., and at 9 a.m. Let's also take care of the trainers here. I would rather switch out of that. Just on the off chance it has sludge bomb, which I don't think it does. But you never know. Better safe than sorry. Don't feel like losing the Sceptile to a random trainer. I was just waiting for a few minutes until the cave changes. I can go in and get the cell bell. Okay, lift blade here, strength here. Quick attack should finish off the Manectric. Okay, lift blade there, then we're going to Crobot. And a feeling. Shoot the Zatu, then wing attack the Machamp. Shoot and bite. Okay, there's one more trainer from what I remember up here. With that, we should have taken care of every trainer. Unless I missed one down here. One repel. Yeah, we didn't miss any trainers. That's good. And the cave changes tide in 5 minutes. So in the meantime, let's just prepare. So I'm going to buy a few net balls. And for now, there's not really that many water types. Actually, let's get 15. Basically, the only water types we can get right now are Chincha, which I'm definitely getting, and a Relicanth, which I might just skip. Let's also get some dive balls, since they're the same as net balls. For what we're about to do. And we sell the big pearls. Alright. Have I healed? Yes. Itina goes first. And then we go and clear all the trainers. Okay. Quick attack should be good enough. We clear the trainers, then we go check the cave. And we'll see after that. Probably just do the gym. Horn Trail. I will get it just to have the option. As a Hail Mary. Alright. Bite the Wobbuffet. Then quick attack the Kadabra. Bite the Wobbuffet. Then Live Blade the Kadabra. As long as you have a dark type, you don't have to worry about Wobbuffet, essentially. Shoot here. Shoot here. here, lift plate here. Okay, that's all the trainers. No, wait. We still have the ones in this room. Right here, person here. Right here, person here. And these are the last trainers. We take care of them, and then it's just a matter of getting the leaders taken care of. Off we go to the cave. We have a minute and a half, more or less. And also I want to see. So, we have the level cap of 42 now. The next level cap is 46. But we have to do quite a few trainers to get to that. So I might do some of the trainers now rather than later. And here, it's filled up. And we have 50 seconds to go. Alright, so this evolves at 42 if I remember correctly. Let me check. We do have a tiny bit of time. So, Rhyhorn. It evolves at 42. Yes. Then for moves. Let's see what moves does it get. If we don't evolve, we get Earthquake at 52 instead of 58. But I'd rather evolve and get the better stats. Anyways, 3 o'clock. Let's go in. Ooh, it's all drained. Let's do this. Repels. Need to find the salt. Nice here. I'll probably just sell it or something. Another super repel. At the bottom we can also get the Hail TM. The Never Melt Ice, we get the Focus Band here. And we can get Snorand as well. Right, very difficult puzzles. I really like ice sliding puzzles, to be honest. Here. And that's Hail, then we run off the repel a bit. So we can get Snorand. Not Spheal, Snorand. Because that's a unique type we don't already have. Glalie kinda sucks, though, to be honest. Unless it's Moody Glalie, then it's just not worth it. Come on, just give him the Snorand. Snorant, where are you? Just watch. I'll find the Snorant, I'll rock smash it, which shouldn't kill, but I will get a critical hit, like here. Rock smash just doesn't do enough to kill. Now, Sphere is tankier than a Snorant, but Snorant shouldn't die either. I'll go to the middle section, just because there's more room to run. Because you cannot get an encounter on the ice sliding bit. Come on, just Snorant. I'm not asking for much, it's like 20% chance. Okay, let me actually look up. How much? Like... Shoal Cave, then... In the ice room, Snorant, okay, 10%. I remember it being higher, but still. I just want to one little Snorant, so I can then move on. And as much as I'm not a fan of Glalie competitively, I do find Snorant cute. But it's just that they made the Glalie line be kind of a jack of all trades, master of none, literally. Because they gave the same stats across the board, like base 60 for Snorant and base 80 for Glalie. So it's just very underwhelming. Snorant, where are you? Can I use the repel trick? Snorant goes up to level 30, so no. Because there's gold, but that's 32. The repel trick is basically if something can be the highest level out of everything, just use a repel with that level as the lead. Okay, there it is. Now just watch as Rock Smash critical hits. Okay, didn't critical hit, so we're good. I'll just toss a Pokeball. Alright, now we can actually move on. Also, I might have missed an item that is only accessible when the water isn't drained. So, I'll have to check. And this is salt number 4. So then we escape rope. I should have exactly one. Oh, have two, I guess. But here. Feels like there's an item. Anyways, I will get the Cell Bell. That goes on the Crobat immediately. And then we go out. Cell Bell. Cell Bell isn't that good in the sense that it's worse than leftovers in nearly every way. Unless you completely one-shot the opponent, you are healing only a tiny amount. And even if we one-shot, unless the opponent has a higher base HP stat than you are essentially just healing less than leftovers would. Alright, we get the Super Rod. Just in case, instead of Relicanth, I go for Corsola, as my water slash rock type. Now, we are ready for the gym. I just need to get the team up to level 42. So rare candies. Taunt. Perfect. So Taunt. I really want to teach it Taunt. Better than Howl and will massively help against the Zatu if it tries to set up Calm Mind. Because the Zatu is essentially just a Calm Mind setter. Also, it can prevent the Soul Rock from setting up Sunny Day. Or the Zatu as well. But I don't know if it will even outspeed the Zatu, that's the problem. Well, I'll just not. Okay, stop trying, yes. Acrobat. Look, I will be needing that later, honestly, for the lattice. But for now, it doesn't have any use. Now, the Vigoroth, we do not evolve. I want it to stay as Vigoroth. Just so we don't have Truant. Okay, 41. Again, we don't evolve. 42. We don't evolve. Then Azumarill goes up to 42 as well. Then the Rhyhorn too. I accidentally sold the hard stone last stream. So we don't have a good item for Rhydon. Hard stone would be quite nice, so I'll just give it the focus band. Now I can go with the Vigoroth as a lead here and counter the Claydol as it earthquakes. Is what I'm thinking. But it might go for Psychic because of the lesser special defense. I think Mightyena Sceptile will do fine. Even get the Intimidate off and everything. Anyways, let's go. Worst case scenario, half my team dies. So here we go. Open the path. And let's do this. I could have pre-damaged the Sceptile a bit, get it into Overgrow, but then the Zatu might try to finish it off. Okay, let's do this. Moment of truth. Is the run dead? Fight the Zatu. Live play the Claydol. Bite the Claydol. No. Bite the Zatu again. Live play the Claydol on the heal. Doesn't heal, that's actually fine. Double target the Soul Rock as they heal the Zatu. Then Bite the Zatu, Leaf Blade the Lunatone. Now we only have the Zatu to worry about. Of course. Oh well. The heal here and Rock Blast finishes off. I really hate critical hits. Oh well. We lose the Sceptile, the one thing I did not want to lose. Because we don't have a good replacement for the Sceptile. We don't have a good grass type, essentially, like at all. This is an awful nature. This is an awful nature. We need a grass type. The only choice for a good grass type we have left is to backtrack and go catch Tropius. And even then, it's not that good. Go to 4-3. It is 9% chance to get a Tropius in the grass here. And it better have a good nature. That's pretty much the only unique grass type we can get. We lost the Gloom that would have made a good replacement. Not an amazing one, but still a good one. If we go to our trusty list, for grass types, we got Trico. We lost it. For water grass, we got Lotad, evolved it into Lobre, but nature sucks, so we can't use it that well. Then for grass dark, that's Nuzleaf. For grass fighting, we cannot get Breloom because it would require getting a Shroomish, which we cannot get. For grass poison, we lost the Gloom. So the only other two options are the Lilip from the fossil I have, but that's not exactly a grass type, in the sense that until you get it really high in levels, it's not an offensive mon, it's a tank. So it can't exactly sweep. And then Tropius is the only grass type left, essentially. We get a bad Tropius, or we get a good one and we lose it and we are screwed. And it is 9% chance to get it in the grass here. There's the Tropius. Okay. Moment of truth. Docile in nature. That's full neutral. That's actually good. That's literally the perfect nature. Now, to get it up to speed. First of all, what's the lowest level of my team? 42, so it goes to 42 as well. Whirlwind, don't want it. Magical Leaf, yes, we do want that. I'll keep Growth. Lose Sweet Sand. Body Slam over Stomp. And Solar Beam, no, we do not want that. Okay, 42. Then we give it the Miracle Seed. And I use up a bunch of my money to get it some vitamins. So we want 4 Carbos at least. Let's go 5 Carbos. 6 Carbos. Then 6 Calcium. and the rest go to HP up. I could be using the infinite vitamins in the box, but I'm not going to be using those at all. Throughout this run. Those are there for when I allow them. In this run, I'm only allowed to use the rare candies in the box. So I have to basically get the EVs myself. Because if you can just freely customize EVs, then the game becomes too easy. Now 78 special attack. It's not awful, but it's nowhere near as good as I would like. Anyways. Let me show by comparison Sceptile's special attack. 103, so it is about 25 higher, and most of all it's way faster, and Leaf Blade is stronger than Magical Leaf. Haste nature is actually quite decent. For this Sass nature, that's pretty bad. Now, Agron, I need you on the team for the next battle. No, I will actually use the Rhydon. I will use the Rhydon. Because there's a strong chance we will lose something here. So I will just play it safe first. Alright, then we take care of this guy, then we have 3 guys up top. Swagger is annoying, so we're going to Vigoroth. Okay, that's perfect. Never mind, we get the 5% chance to miss. Then we get a quick glow. Okay, critical hit, that's nice. Now I need to protect this Tropius like my life depends on it. Time to check what the people here have. So Space Station, where are you? Space Center. Okay. Steven has his usual awful team. Besides the Agron, that's cool, except the nature. And then Mightyna, Crobat, Camerupt, Mightyna, Golbat. I think we start with the Azumarill. Surf everything. So Azumarill first. Surf to get rid of the Camerupt before it sets up the Amnesias. Mightyna will be a bit of an issue, but not that big of an issue. If we lose Azumarill, it's not the end of the world, because soon we are getting its replacement anyways, in Chinchou. So for this battle, I'll go Azumarill, Crobat, and Rhydon. Azumarill, Crobat, and Rhydon. Now, if for whatever reason we lose the Mons here, it's still not the end of the world. Okay, focus energy, perfect. Now surf, quick close surf, should do a ton to both. Amnesia is a bit bad, but surf should still do a lot. Light screen, that's perfect. We don't have heals in this battle. Alright, so it's just Crobat and Golbat left. So I will surf again. Then we're going to Rhydon. And Rock Blast should take care of it. Didn't even need to. So usually this is a run killer, to be honest. Because you only get to use 3 Mons, and if your second Mon, like Steven's Mon to be exact, doesn't do what you want them to do, if it just keeps going for iron defense, it's just going to ruin your run. Anyways, kind of want to see if we can get a nice flying move on the Tropius. So let me grab a hard scale. Been making sure to pick up every hard scale so far. Gust, not that good. Oh well. Scale goes in. I could give it fly, but I just don't think it's worth it. Also, can Tropius get Shockwave? I need to check real quick, because if it can, or Thunderbolt, better yet, will be amazing coverage. Aerial Lace might be good, now that I think about it. Can't learn Calm Mind, no. Okay, I'm going to look up Tropius, like the learn set. To see what it can learn. It gets Synthesis at 47 and that's it. As far as level up moves go, we can give it Earthquake or Aerial Ace for coverage. Those are some decent options. Also, I'm going to really quickly look at the hidden powers. I generally don't do this, but we really need some coverage on the Tropius, so... Where is it? It is... this one. Wait, not that one. This one. Okay. So hidden powers time. Hidden power is Bug type with 62 power, so one of the strongest hidden powers you can get. Bug type can be quite nice for things like Mightynas we might run into, or just Sydney of the Elite Four. Crobat is ground, Vigoroth is ghost, Azumarill is poison with 68 base power, only 3 away from the maximum. And Mightyna is ghost type with 66. So almost as strong as a Shadow Ball. But the Tropius won't really benefit from a bug type hidden power that much. I will give it the hidden power for now just to have it, but I will probably replace it with something else later. As for the other things we had, the Sceptile was poison hidden power, so that could have been quite good. The Agron is electric hidden power with 61, but it gets Thunderbolt anyways. Then the Torkoal, in case I need it, it's flying hidden power. Viper, bug hidden power, and lastly the Abra is ghost hidden power, yeah. Oh, the Trapinch, flying hidden power. Could be good, 54 base power. Yeah, as far as hidden powers go, Tropius, bug hidden power is good. Then Azumaril's poison hidden power is good. Because poison hits grass, it just offers a really nice coverage. So I'll give the hidden power to the Tropius for now. Razor Leaf hits both targets. It has high critical hit rate. But Magical Leaf is guaranteed to hit, and in double battles, since it doesn't double target, it does the full amount of damage, whereas Razor Leaf in double battles is only a 40 base power move. I think I'll lose Razor Leaf. And Azumarill will lose Defense Carol for poison hidden power. Alright, let's go. I also need to give dive to the Azumarill. Before I forget. Oh, I forgot to grab dive. Okay, that's stupid. Good thing I checked before I went all the way down and then realized I didn't have dive. Now I could get Agron on the team, but I think it's fine. Now, Body Slam the Swallow, then Wing Attack the Swallow. Magical Leaf the Manectric, we switch out into Rhydon. There's Lightning Rod, so I don't have to worry about that stuff. Then Horndrail should have a decent chance of actually landing, because the accuracy for it goes up as you are higher level than the opponent. Yeah, we tank that easily. Rhydon is a chunkier similar to Agron. Just because something has a 4 times weakness doesn't mean it will actually take much damage. That's what some people don't seem to get. Sure, it did take some damage, but it wasn't that much. And now I wash my repels, super repel, and let's go. Take a leaf. Should clear most trainers here. I want to kinda get to Sutopolis for now, because if we wait or get to Sutopolis until later, we will miss out on Brick Break for a good while. You can only get Brick Break before the whole situation with Groudon and Kyogre starts, or after you finish it up. So either before or after, but not during. While the weather gets weird, the houses are inaccessible, essentially. Hidden power bug. Body slam here, another hidden power bug. Now, hidden power bug is physical, so even if I use growth, it won't actually get stronger, unfortunately. But there's a trainer all the way down here that is very easy to miss. We dive down, and we're going to find the Chinchou and Relicanth, because those are the encounters we can get. Chinchou, I don't think I need to weaken it, I can just suck a dive ball. So that goes on the team. Next up, it's just Relicanth if I feel like I need it, which probably I won't, but you never know. Okay, Magical Leaf here, then Wing Attack here. Magical Leaf here, then Wing Attack here. I really wish the Tropius was a little bit faster. Blue Shard. As much as I like the idea of using shards in order to get extra evolutionary stones, I do wish there were easily repeatable methods, because the shards, most shards are fine, you can get multiple of them very easily. But then you have some shards that are just a pain to get, because you need, for example, you need Relicanth. And even if you find Relicanth, which is a 5% encounter, you then need to get the 5% chance for it to even be holding the item that you want. So it's 5% of 5%. Select them and to go Magical Leaf. Stardust. Just grabbing all the items, then making my way to Stopolis. Okay, been here. One item over here. And that should be all. Right. Yeah. Clamperl we cannot get because it's a pure water type. It's not a unique type. So I can try and hope for a 5% Relicanth. Or give up. So I'll do 3 encounters. 1, 2, and 3. No Relicanth, we move on. Now, if I hadn't gotten Wingull earlier, I could get Gyarados here by using the Super Rod. But we're here for one very simple reason. All the way up here, in this house, we can get Brick Break. I just want to grab it now, while we still can, rather than later. So I don't know why you can't just enter the gym. Why is the door locked? What if someone wants to challenge the gym, but they don't want to initiate the end of the world? Okay, we switch to the Crobot for the next few trainers. we clear them all. The next level cap is 49. So as long as I'm careful not to hit that, we should be fine. And Cell Bell cancels out the rough skin quite nicely, so that's good. Bite just to save some PP. Alright. Grab the item. Red shard. Back to super repelling. HP up. What do I give that to? Okay, so iron. No, I'll just give them to the... I'll give the vitamins to the Agron when we put it back on the team. I think that's the best choice. Because I want the Agron to just carry me through the Elite Four. Exception being things like Carbos that don't really matter, which go on the Tropius. Actually no, let's just give them to the Tropius for now. We'll have a few more trainers to take care of. This guy I did fight, yes. I might need to buy some more repels, because I've been wasting them in the water routes. Okay, where's the item here? Yeah, it's fine. The shifter guy. I also need to clear all the way to Pacific Log. So that might be a bit annoying. Heal the Azumarill. We have a vitamin in here. Protein, I will just give it to the Agron. Yeah. A swimmer down here, then a fisherman. We also have some trainers towards the league. Take care of. So excuse me for a moment, I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just got an eyelash in my eye. I hate when that happens, but it happens way too often to me for some reason. Oh, I forgot the repel. Repel. Attack, then hidden power, magical leaf. Attack again, magical leaf. I might replace magical leaf with Giga Drain. if Tropius makes it all the way to the league, then I'm definitely doing that. The cave we need to get to is this one here, but I need to make sure I didn't miss any items. No, very good. Alright. I think I'll use the Vigoroth here for the trainers. Since it's the least important for the time being. Not that way, it's this way. I could try to get everything in the cave, but honestly it's an annoying cave because the teleporters are not what they seem like. So I'll just rush to the end while still getting some of the battles done. Now if you mess up and go in the center cave there, you just get teleported all the way back to the entrance, for example. So it's just annoying. Plus then magical leaf. Poor Vikings. Okay, we will go into our own Mightina. Slash and just strength. Slash and strength. Slash and strength. Alright. I need to slack off. No, let's just not risk it. So Azumarill and Rhydon. So we will just surf and then rock blast. Now a very difficult strength puzzle. I wonder how to solve it. I have never solved this before, not even 1,000 times. It's not like it has over 10 different solutions. In fact, it has so many solutions, it's hard because you just can't decide which one to go for. At least personally. Potion here, then a potion here. It's nearly max, so we go. Alright, save the game, then we look up his team, so... Let's see... Has what? So in Emerald, Cephalosaur Cavern. Mightina, level 41, with Roar, Swagger, Scary Face and Take Down. If I had taunt on my Mightina, I could just taunt it and then force it to take down exclusively. Then Crobat is Bite, Wing Attacker, Cutter, Confuse Ray, and then the Sharpedo does not have a single water move. So I think it's time for Rhydon to go to town. But first, Mightina. For obvious reasons, like absorbing the Intimidate. Okay, heal again. Okay, that's fine. Rhydon. As long as I don't get hit and confusion 5 times, I'm good. The Sharpedo does not have any water moves, so I can just go for Rock Blast again. Until it dies. I really don't get why they didn't give the Sharpedo a water move there, but... Anyways, we skip through the dialogue. I totally care about what they're saying. Then we switch to Vigoroth again, and we make our way to Pacific Log, because it's less of a trip to go from here than to go to Stopolis first. We have unlocked the Stopolis as a fly location, so I can just straight up fly to it. So I do find it funny how the weather only changes around Stopolis when it supposedly is affecting the entire region. But like, you move a tiny bit away. I misclicked there. Okay, just so I can avoid misclicks, I'm just going to put slash first. Anyways. Slash here. Magical Leaf here. Focus Punch. Again, good move, especially if I yawn the opponent first. I can just yawn them and then just Focus Punch all day, but honestly, I don't particularly care about that. We can always use a Heart Scale later. But it is kinda stupid how you can give Slacking Focus Punch. Now it's a Vigoroth, but if we evolve it, it essentially gets Focus Punch, but it cannot use it because it will wind up the focus. Oh wait, Focus Punch is a one-turn move. Never mind. I was just having a brain fart there. But yeah, it's just not good either way. There are things that can pull off Focus Punch, like substitute users or Breloom, like Spore into Focus Punch is really good. Anyways, would be cool if we run into Mirage Island. I have run into Mirage Island once while doing a stream, but that was like years ago. Leaf. Magical Leaf. I'm going to Slack Off, then Magical Leaf. I'm not going to do the trainers past Pacific Log. I'm just getting to Pacific Log, so I have the Rayquaza fly location for Sky Pillar. The pillar should be over here. Okay, I'm yawning because I had a feeling it would protect. But Vigoroth is completely out of PP. So we use a Repel. We'll do the last 3 battles left with my Tina. I am not risking the critical. Let's go into Crobat. And last battle. Magical Leaf. That's done. Down here we have... Okay. Yeah, horsey for bacon is such an awful trade. And once a week we can get either return or frustration from that guy. You can't see Mirage Island apparently. Now, Mirage Island is based on the the individual value of your mons, but it only checks the ones on your team currently. Here, pretty much never have people have never seen this because they don't bother checking. But there's actually a locked door here. That's what Wallace means when he says he'll come and lock it for us. Anyways, cutscene time. Now, like I said, while this is going on, we do not have access to any of the houses. So we make our way to the bottom. And now, Wallace comes from a long line of essentially just lighthouse keepers, in a way, for Skypillar. So obviously he knows that Rayquaza is there, because he has the literal key to the place. So he asks us, a 10-year-old with no idea about where to find Rayquaza. I don't know what to say. This is beyond stupid, especially when the entire situation happened because of stupid people. Like, Archie tried to control the big blue legendary with a red orb, and Maxi tried to control the big red legendary with a blue orb. Like, come on. Anyways, let's free up some space here. Plenty of... actually, I will sell the ice heal too. And then, real quick, I want to go to most tip here. Just to trade all the shards. And I can do the dive a bit here as well, so might as well. Come on. Green shard. But yeah, like I said, the shards are a nice idea, just terrible execution, because one of the shards requires you to find Relicanth, get the 5% chance it has for the shard. Which is not exactly reliable. So you're better off just using the oversight they made in the battle tower to straight up clone your evolutionary stones. So you get to the post game and you just use the duplication glitch. And it was just about 3 more dive spots left, if I remember correctly. This is just my OCD essentially. I hate leaving these things. There's one almost at Lily Cove. It's at the bottom where the brother and sister is. Yeah, this is the big one. There's one more, I'm pretty sure, in here. Yeah, I guess not. Down here, I have gotten this one. Gotten that one too. Yeah, there's one more, but I'm too lazy. Alright. We have all that. So Sky Pillar, here we come. Now I can get the Rayquaza, but it's over the level cap, unfortunately. And the level cap for the league itself is going to just be whatever the highest level mon of the next Elite Four is. This. We go. The first time around, there's no obstacles, but it apparently is that when Rayquaza wakes up and flies off, all angry, it just causes a tremor throughout the Sky Pillar, and that's why the rocks appear after. Alright. Now we just fly back, but I'm going to save because of the cool cutscene. This cutscene was just the coolest thing ever back as a kid. Not turboing this. Just stare down. Reminds me of that South Park episode. The Broadway bro down, where they're like, I respect you, bro. They're just having a bro down, just staring at each other. Alright, they're gone. And then we're back to normal. Alright, we get the HM. Let's meet Kiri. And then we have... I should have gotten the berry from Kiri earlier, in hindsight. Because similar to the houses, you cannot talk to her until you are done with the gym here. And now, for the trainers, I'll just use Vigoroth. Should be able to clear most trainers with the Vigoroth. No, you are not allowed to evolve ever. Like, I'm literally not evolving the Vigoroth at all. Not just temporarily. Because it still has great stats, even without evolving. But we avoid the annoying Truant that Slacking has. Slack off again. No, you're not evolving. Now it's out of slash PP, so we go into the Mightina. My team just doesn't hit that hard, unfortunately. I wish they hit a lot harder than they do. No critical. Okay, it got 2 criticals in there. Need to be careful of the level cap. That's why I'm not using the trophies, because I don't want it to overlevel. If it overlevels, we lose our one answer to the gym. Alright, 2 more trainers, and then I will show the little oversight I mentioned last stream. Was it last stream or the stream before that? I mentioned it when going through the desert about ladders. So ladders changed in height, which causes a bit of an issue when they don't adjust the collisions. So you can literally walk into the wall here, because they copied the layout from Ruby Sapphire, but they didn't adjust the collisions. Therefore, there's no collision on the tile above the ladder because it used to be a ladder in Ruby Sapphire, but now it's not because they made ladders shorter. Now all the trainers are done, so we quickly check what Juan has. Love Disc level 41, Whiskas level 41, Sileo 43, Crodon 43, Kingdra 46. So ideally I want to bait the Whiskas in, bring in the Tropius and set up. Kingdra is going to be extremely scary. So for now, we get to 46, not 49. So level 46. That's the level cap. No rain dance, I don't want to help him. And 3 rare candies. Alright. I'll just grab more rare candies later, it's fine if it is missing 1 level. Unless it learns like an incredible move. At 46 it learns the amazing move that is takedown. Yeah, I don't care about that. So... Juan. I need to be able to set up with the Tropius, but then Kingdra will outspeed me and kill me. Kingdra outspeeds definitely and just ice beams me to death. Or takes his 1 outspeed, so I will use the Tropius for the Love Disc, I will use the Tropius for the Whiskas and the Crodon, but the Kingdra is the tough one. For the Kingdra, I need to get rid of its item somehow. Oh, I can yawn it to stall. I always have the option, wait. I always have the option, if I can avoid the confusions, to set up with bulk up on the love disk, but I have to wait. It's female. Vigoroth is male. Tropius is female, so I can set up on the love disk definitely. If I set up with a Vigoroth using bulk up, the Kingdra cannot one-shot me, but I should be able to one-shot it. So we can do that. But it would mean I need to find an opening to set up. So bulk up on the Vigoroth instead of counter. Counter is nice, but I don't think I'll ever need to use it. The Kingdra is a huge issue. I can torment the Kingdra maybe, or at the very least taunt it with the Mightyena. If I taunt the Kingdra, then it's just double team and rest that will get blocked off. Then it has Water Pulse and Ice Beam. So what can deal with that besides Azumarill? Because Azumarill can't hit back at all. Guess if I can get something like a Toxic off on the Kingdra, then taunt it with Mightyena over and over and over, it will eventually die. But that would mean Mightyena has to take multiple Ice Beams and Water Pulses. He has 2 Hyper Potions that we also need to worry about. Normally I'd have the Hariyama at this point to help me, but we ended up losing it. Do I just put it to sleep and Hail Mary Horn drill it? I don't mind if the Rhydon dies because I would rather have Aggron on the team. Okay, let's get some more rare candies first of all. Since I ran through the stack I had, then the stones go in. Let me see, can I give Poison Fang to the Crobat? Because I think it missed the Poison Fang. No. Okay, did not miss it. But when does it get it then? Level 49. Okay. Kingdra with double team, however, is going to be an enormous issue. Do I use a hard scale to give the stunned over Rock Smash? Wait, Mightyena is female, so it can avoid the attract from the love disc. So then it only has to worry about Sweet Kiss. Sweet Kiss is 75 accuracy. Can put us to... no. It can make us confused. If I taunt the love disc, then I can set up on it. It can only really go for Water Pulse. But then I can still get confused and get hacked. If only I had the Sceptile or the Hariyama. I need one or the other. Okay, screw it. If Ran dies, it dies. Actually, no. I will get taunt on the Mightina, just as insurance. Okay, I'm not a fan of doing this, but I will do a very quick damage calculation. Because I just had an idea. So... Kingdra with Ice Beam. Level 46. Okay, Ice Beam versus Tropius. Also level 46. The Tropius has 160 HP and 91 special defense. Ice Beam 87.5% chance to kill. If I can get 173 HP and about 98 special defense, then we can avoid the one shot. So let's do this. I hope I have enough money for vitamins. So big pearl. Buy. I need HP up. Also, wait, how fast would it be? 97, yeah, we're never outspeeding. So 4 HP ups. And 4 zincs. I accidentally used the rare candy. Okay, I'm going to just soft reset. Thankfully I have saved. Going to move the rare candy away. So calcium goes on the Tropius. Just because I really need the Tropius, yeah. Get the vitamins again. Let's get 4 of these and 5 of these. Alright, let's see. 97 and 165. We need 173 and 98. Sell this, sell this, sell this, sell this. Sell this. Now we'll get 1 more zinc. What way do I have? Farm some more money. Now, 165 HP. And how much special defense? 98 special defense. So 31.3% chance Okay. If I get 2 more zincs, we're good. So we need to find a way to make some money. Where do we have items that I have not picked up and could actually sell? Meteor falls requires waterfall. I have the stuff down here. I don't need too much, I just need enough. Okay, had scale as well. Always useful. PP up. I could sell my elixirs, now that I think about it. Just fighting some trainers until the Rhydon levels up. Once it levels up, that's it. Don't want to take down. We are lightning rod. We are not rockhead. But even if we were rockhead, it's just not worth using that move. Okay, rare candy. No, star piece. Rare candy is down here. Okay, these guys just didn't give much money at all. I will do the rich dude here. Oh wait. Can battle him. Okay, we're done. How do we go? I should have made some money. 14,000. But with the star piece we got, it should just be barely enough. Moment of truth. Do I have enough money to buy the vitamins? So, star piece. Need 2 zincs. Yep. It's just barely enough. Okay, zinc on the Tropius and zinc on the Tropius. So now let's see. Special defense is 100. And we need... Okay. Maximum roll 99.3% on the ice beam. Unless the Kingdra is modest nature, then we're screwed. But I did what I could. We fly to Stopolis, heal up. I need to get taunt on the Mytina. We lose Rock Smash. We have Taunt. I also need Scary Face. One of the few times where Scary Face is actually viable. Alright. Let's do this. No more preparing. We are as ready as we can possibly be, unless I start sacrificing things in the box to make it through the battle. Now, plan is, instead of Magical Leaf, we Giga Drain. I will just lose Hidden Power, so I can keep Magical Leaf. Hidden Power is not going to matter. Because they reteach it. And then I need a Persim Berry. Miracle Seed is nice because it's 10% extra damage, but I think we are better off without it. Now, if the Kingdra gets far too many double teams up, I just need to yawn to get to sleep, and Horn Drill ignores evasion. It's always 30. Double team does not affect the accuracy of one-hit KO moves. Alright, moment of truth. We go in, we growth as many times as we can. So we growth, misses the Sweet Kiss. Of course it wastes my berry. That's 4. That's 5. Snaps out. Okay, perfect. Giga Drain here. Do not confuse. Perfect. Silo comes in. We are plus 6 special attack, so Giga Drain should do one shot. Kingdra comes in. Magical Leaf cannot miss, but I'll go for Giga Drain. Okay. Then the rest is easy. They don't have ice moves. The Kingdra screwed it up. The Kingdra had to go for Ice Beam there. Critical hit would have completely ruined my team. A miss on the Giga Drain after the double team could have been bad. I went for Giga Drain because I was expecting to take a hit and get it down to literally a sliver of health, if not one shot. So I wanted to get some health back so I could keep the Tropius alive for one more turn. I should have gone for Magical Leaf in hindsight, but we made it through. Also, over here I can finally get the berry. Oh, I guess she won't give me a berry. But we made it through without any deaths. I give the Miracle Seed back to the Tropius. And now it's just off to the league. I'll give the protein to the Rhydon for now. PP up the Giga Drain. And let's go. I can't forget to stock up on repels. And honestly, I'm out of money to even get repels, but oh well. We'll find a way. There shouldn't be any battles left. They go to Evergrande. And then we need a waterfall. We lose hidden power poison for waterfall. We never ended up using that hidden power, but it was a nice idea to have it as an option. Alright, so we have hard scales and whatnot. I'm going in without repel, just to fight Wally. To see his team. Okay. First battle in the Victor Road. Altaria, Delcati Roselia, Magneton Gardevoir. There is Dragon Dance, of course it is. The Altaria shouldn't have anything besides Dragon Breath to hit me with, so I can Rock Blast it. He heals, but as long as I get at least 3 hits, I'm good. Then Roselia can't do anything to Crobat. Gardevoir, we can bite. I think I can take a Psychic. Calm Mind, Psychic, Future Sight, Double Team, yeah. We go out to the Rhydon, but we'll take the Future Sight, so I will go to my Tina first. Just so Future Sight can fail, then we go into Rhydon. Then I just Horn Drill, because I don't have anything to really hit it with. We don't get Earthquake until like a good while later. Of course it pulls Magical Leaf from the assist. Why wouldn't it? Okay, Vigoroth. Critical hit, that's good. And we get some more money for repels. Now off we go. Now we fly somewhere where they sell super repels. 4-3 will do. Okay, 14. Anything to sell? I can sell the rare candy since technically it's not one of the free ones I get, so I can get some more repels. And might as well, since we are over here, and now we do have waterfall. I don't have the acrobike though, but I can at least get the berries. Yeah, I'll just come back later. Now Evergrande. Hopefully things will go well. And I know I'm jinxing myself saying that. Now, I need to pull up the Victoria Road. And we're going to go through it as carefully as possible. But here we can get ourselves Mawile as the only encounter, because it's the only one that we don't have already as far as typing goes. We do not have a pure steel type. There's only two, Mawile and Registeel. Now, Cool Trainer Albert. Wait, Emerald. Cool Trainer Albert, Magneton and Mac. So we keep that Rhydon like on top. I would love to have Earthquake, but sadly I don't. So I have to just Horn Drill instead. I need 3 hits for a critical. That will do. Now next battle, Roselia, Cool Trainer Hope. Go around. Next Elixir. Might end up needing it. Okay, just a Roselia. Simple wing attack. Next trainer is Claydol, but before I forget, because I don't want to screw myself over, what is Sydney's levels? So Sydney, because we have his level cap, so level 49 is the level cap. Okay, level 49, and to keep that in mind. Claydol. For Claydol, I will just use the Mightina. Can I give Flash to something? Tropius. Okay. I will use Body Slam for Flash. Did the wrong thing. To go here. Okay, so it's here, right? Cool Trainer Shannon has Claydol. You take 2 bites. Of course it gets the +1 in everything. Then she heals. Then... okay, good. Had to go for the Horn Drill there. That's annoying. Because it does mean that now I have to just backtrack, waste my repel, and go heal up. Since I'm essentially out of Horn Drills, and Horn Drill is just like a very safe way to clear annoying threats. Alright, let's do this. Plus, next trainer has Swallow, Mawile, Kadabra. So Rhydon it is. Rock Blast. While Rock Blast, come on. How many times am I going to miss? Okay. Let's just go into Azumarill. Surf it. Alright. Missing the horn drills I'm fine with, like I understand. But missing the rock blast 3 times, no. I know it's 80 accuracy, but still. Anyways, next trainer, Sunslash, Ninetales and Tropius. I guess it will be Tropius versus Tropius. Okay, Magical Leaf. Ninetales comes in. Do I want Synthesis? I would love to have Synthesis, but we have Giga Drain, so it's fine. Ninetales, so we hard switch into Azumarill. For Tropius, Crobat should hard wall it. Ninetales, we just go back into Azumarill. We surf. Next trainer. Cool Trainer Owen. Kecleon at 42, Graveler at 42, and Wailord at 42. As long as the Graveler doesn't blow up, we are safe. Kecleon. Let's get the TM. Alright, for this one, just Rock Blast should do a good chunk. Graveler comes in. We go into Azumarill. Roll out, that's fine. We dive. One shot. Then for the Wailord, I'm worried it might have a nice move, so let's go for Waterfall. Just to see what it has. Okay, perfect. Now it's safe to bring this in. The trainers here usually have custom movesets, so we do need to be careful. Now next battle can be a double battle. So Claydol and Lantern with Medicham and Claydol. I think I'll do them one at a time. So for Claydol we go Mightyena. Don't. Then it just bites. For Lantern, this is the one that has Earthquake. As we saw there, I tried to use Earthquake on the Tropius. For some reason, if you not only does it have Earthquake, but it tries to use Earthquake when you have grass types. Because they meant to put Ice Beam on it. So the AI thinks it has Ice Beam. So if you have a grass type or a grass flying, it will go for Earthquake. Now, Medicham and Claydol. Alright. And hello there, Prime Gaming. How are you today? Next trainer, Skarmory and Sableye. Skarmory is a bit annoying because I have nothing to hit it with. So I'll just use that as Azumarill. Waterfall it a few times. Make her use her full restore. And Sableye comes in. For Sableye, Vigoroth will do well. Yon. Then we switch out to the Mightyena. And we just bite a few times until it dies. Nice and safe. Okay, then we have Cool Trainer Vito. He's the son of the Winstraits. So, Dodrio, Kadabra, Electrode, and Siftree. Perfect for Idon. To start with. Blast, then Kadabra comes in. Interesting. We go for Rock Blast again. Then Electrode comes in. I don't know why. Now Future Sight is about to hit. He's rollouting. I know I can take one Future Sight. So I'll stay in, take it, then switch out. So we just go to Crobat. And we grab the item from over here. And we make our way down. We heal up a bit. I'll top up most of the team just to be safe. Next trainers are Cool Trainer, Missel, Torkoal, Medicham, Ludicolo. So we need the Azumarill. Okay, that's fine. She heals. Okay. Crobat. I choose you. Of course, critical hits on the switch. Why wouldn't it? I'm literally in the victory road right now. I lost quite a few things. A good few things. As a matter of fact, in the process, I lost my Sceptile to Titan Liza, and I lost my Hariyama to Maxi. So we are just making do. Now, Lunaton and Solrock on the male guy, and Sableye and Absol on the female. Both should be doable with Mightyena, but I'm doing it as a single battle. Okay, finally we get Crunch. I don't need Scary Face anymore, it was there just as an insurance for Kingdra. Of course it lives. Right, just bite to finish off. Then for Absol. Absol is scary, so I need to go for a taunt before it can try to go for a Swords Dance. Then Rock Blast, hopefully miss, and we are good. Now, how many trainers do we have left? We have 3 trainers to go. Cool Trainer Edgar with Cacturn and Pelipper. Crobat will do decently. We heal up. 3 battles to go, then we are at the league. Let's do this. The next battle is the scariest one, but it's also one of the few completely skippable ones. Let me hit you. Okay, they heal up here. That's fine. Swallows. Now, these two can just be completely skipped by going behind them, but if you do fight them, they are the hardest in all of the Victory Road as a double battle, because they have skill swap slackings. So the trick here is to just do them one at a time. That's it. Gets hitting confusion, wing attack. Then it's probably going for thunder. That's good. I'm not going to horn drill. Actually no, screw it. Okay, he might have blizzard here. So we're going to Azumarill. Ice beam, not blizzard, okay. One dive. Then a surf. I can tank a Thunderbolt. Of course not. Okay, goes for another Thunderbolt probably. Yeah, we tank it. Then I'll just go into Mightina. Crunch should just kill at this point. I just need to land to one crunch, that's it. Okay, good. Dusclops is just stall. Okay, Crobot, I choose you, then we just bite and kill. I have an antidote. Then we heal up, and we do the other trainer, that is Gardevoir and Slacking. Here Slacking, instead of having Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, etc., it has Thunder, Blizzard, etc. So I'm going to actually go heal up, then come back and fight here. I don't want to skip any trainers in the Victory Road, it just feels unfair, just breezing through the trainers. Now, we get Mightina first to take care of the Gardevoir. Alright, level 48. Now, I'm going to just crunch again. We drop special defense, that's actually huge. So we can go into the Azumarill now. Take the hit and Surf should kill. The Brick Break was a bit scary, but I know I leave a Brick Break. Mightina is tankier than people think. They see the base 70 defense and they think it just can't take a hit, but in reality it very much can. Okay, so let's see. Hyper Potions, I will need about 20 total. Full Restore is pointless since I can't heal in battle. I have Lava Cookies. I'm going to buy 10 more Hyper Potions. And then we're going to go and buy some Soda Pops. I generally avoid ROM hacks, to be honest. ROM hacks are fine in the sense that most ROM hacks clearly represent what the creator was thinking. But sometimes it's just people have stupid ideas. For example, in old gen, I prefer not having the physical special split that you get in Gen 4. Because it's because of the lack of the physical and special split that everything in 3rd generation has at least some niche. In 3rd gen competitive, pretty much every single mon, even the crappiest mon, even Sankern has a niche. It might not be a big niche, but it is a niche. Now, we need to prepare our team for the Elite Four. So how will we do this? I don't want a Azumarill, because Azumarill is just useless. So we will replace it with the Aggron. I also need to move the items. Yes, that's another thing. Why do people feel the need to add later gen mons in 3rd gen? 3rd gen is perfectly balanced as is, as far as battling goes. Sure, the NPCs need a buff, but you don't need to bring in mechanics or mons from later gens into 3rd gen to make it harder. All you have to do is just sit down and make proper complicated teams, which is the ROM hack I am making. Well, I have stopped making it. I was making it last May. The ROM hack I was making last May didn't add things from later generations besides just some moves, just to increase the viability of things. Like rebalancing rock moves to be more accurate. So for example, Rock Tomb, if I can show it. Rock Tomb to be 90 accuracy or 95 like in later gens, not 80. Things like that. Just slight balance changes to make things more viable, not completely overhauling everything. Because if you just want later gen stuff, just go go make a ROM hack of Diamond Platinum or of Black and White or of Gen 6. You can very much change everything about the maps in Gen 6. You can literally just take Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire and edit those, but people won't. I just feel it's excessive. I don't mind it. Like for example, I remember a really good ROM hack of 3rd gen where they took Fire Red, if I remember correctly, and they turned it into Crystal. But then they ruined it by just adding stuff that shouldn't be there. Like extra rivals. It just gets excessive. Anyways. So I think this is going to be the final team for the Elite Four. Yes, I'm not saying I'm making all the moves hit. I'm just saying that some types really need a buff. So for example, rock types cannot use rock moves because literally every rock move in the game is 80 accuracy. It's just not good. Because it doesn't just hurt things like Aggron and Tyranitar, it hurts other things that are weaker than them and don't have other ways to hit hard. Sure, an Aggron with higher accuracy or a Tyranitar with a higher accuracy, those can be really tough. But what about a Nosepass? Why should Nosepass be nerfed when it already has like awful stats to begin with? Or pretty much other rock types like Lunatone, Solrock, etc. I'm trying to buff things without making them overpowered. It's definitely doable. Now, I need to check the moves. I want Taunt for later. Stomp, Horn Drill, Scary Face, Rock Blast. I might just leave Rhydon out. Yeah, I think I will leave Rhydon out. Just because it can't really do much. It doesn't have Earthquake yet, and I don't feel like using the TM for Earthquake. So we are going... Wait. I need to check something. So... Yep, okay. I'm getting the Elite 4 teams up. Okay, Kingdra is going to be an issue on Drake's team, and then Glacier shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, and then Phoebe. Okay, so Phoebe, my Tina just destroys here, so that's not a big deal. For the rest... Okay, I need to check the nature on this. Serious nature, but it has Illuminate, not Volt Absorb. Okay, is it Volt Absorb or Water Absorb? Anyways. So, it has the bad ability. Xin Zhao is amazing for the Elite 4. So, I really want to get it on the team. The choice is between Xin Zhao or the Ninja. Ninja hard walls lands pretty much entirely. Extra slot. Alright. Then we need Toxic on the Ninkada. We want... I'm giving it the moves now so that when it turns into a Ninjask, the Ninja also gets them. That way it saves me 1 TM of everything. Tracked. Oh, we are good on the moves, okay. So rare candy time. Do I want some attack? Yeah, why not? So we just get the Ninja on the team. And no more for Mind Trader. We want double team. Honestly, Sand Attack does the same thing, but fine, let's get double team instead of Sand Attack. Fury Cutter, don't really want it. Screech, don't really want it. Wait, I don't want to level up the Ninja Ask. I need the Said Ninja. We get it to level 46. No, I do not want Spite. The thing with Said Ninja will be just Toxic and then Stall. Confused Ray, that's perfect. So we get it to 49. Shadow Ball, do I want this? Honestly, yeah, let's get Shadow Ball as well, instead of double team. So we get the Sedinja to 49. Don't want Grudge. Double checking, the level cap is Absol level 49. Okay, so 49 here. Then Tropius to 49 as well. Poison Fang finally. Let's lose Confuse Ray. Confuse Ray might be helpful. Screw it. I would love to get rid of Fly, but... And 49 over here. Then we get the Aggron back on the team. Aggron is going to be extremely important for Glacia. And some others. Then we move the items. I will actually give the focus band to the Sedinja. On the off chance it can leave a hit. There's no focus sash unfortunately in this generation. But here. So the plan with Sedinja is to just Toxic and stall afterwards. Toxic, Confuse Ray, and then just stall with Dig, Shadow Ball, etc. If they switch out, we switch out. But this should hardwall most of the Elite Four. Then Vigoroth, honestly, besides the Yon, I don't think it will be that useful except for Drake. Because we can just bulk up on the Bagon. But then I'd have to take quite a few hits to get through him. I can't just replace Vigoroth for Lantern. Which I think I will. Okay, so Vigoroth, thank you for the amazing service you've done. And then we just get Lantern. I already have made sure to pick up the Ice Beam and Thunderbolt TMs for the Lantern. So now it's just a matter of getting the levels up. I think the final set will be Thunder Wave, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Surf. Takedown? Nope. I don't know why so many things learn Takedown at like level 40 or so. Because at that point, nearly every single other move is better. Anyways, I need the Never Melt Ice. And what else do we need? I will grab the PP ups, the PP max, and just extra rare candies. Since we'll have to be leveling the team up as we go after each battle. Alright. This is the final team for the Elite Four. Just need to fix Lantern's moves a bit. So Thunderbolt on the Lantern over Spark. Ice Beam, where are you? Over Flail. Then lastly Surf. Over Confuse Ray. Alright. Oh wait, the Aggron is level 43. Good thing I saw it. That could have gone very badly had I tried to send it into battle. Okay, level cap 49. Final team is this. Hopefully it will go well. Lantern, you go first. You need to do anything. I would love to get it some EVs, just so it can hit harder, but no such luck. Focus Band, Black Glasses, Miracle Seed, Cell Bell, Quick Glow, and Never Melt Ice. Metal Coat would be even better, but I'll take the Quick Glow. Okay, Moment of Truth. For heals, we have Soda Pop, 19, 30 Hyper Potions, we have Lava Cookies and full heals, we should be fine. Let's check for the moves. I think I'll trade Mud Slap for Earthquake. And then we need to trade Flash for Aerial Ace. Okay, good thing. Good thing I'm being just paranoid and checking everything 50 times over to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, so we lose Flash. Okay. So do I give it Aerial Ace or do I give it... No, let's give it Hidden Power Bug again. Okay, Hidden Power Bug there. Then Earthquake over Mud Slap. I think will be worth it. How much money do I have? Not enough. Okay. I was thinking maybe get Blizzard on the Aggron. Actually, yes, let's get Blizzard on the Aggron. I don't want to risk anything, so withdraw. I'll sell my elixirs. Maybe they theirs. We always have Lepa berries. So I'm just getting Blizzard. On the off chance something happens to the Lantern and I need a nice move to finish off the Salamence. No foreshadowing. Okay, Elixir. With wrong floor. It's one above. It's over here. So Blizzard. And I'll get a Fire Blast as well, why not? Can my Tina get Fire Blast? No. Okay. Well, we're ready. Well, as ready as we can be. So off we go. Just one final check. Alright, let's do this. Okay. When I said let's do this, what came to mind was literally the scene from Megamind saying we are going to die. So yeah. Let's hope we won't. Okay. Thunder Wave. Don't attack, that doesn't matter. Okay, we're going to our Mightina. Then we taunt it. Critical. Good. And we're going to Tropius and we set up. Critical. Good. Drain. Kills. Absol comes in. Short stance, that's fine, we're a +2. But now it's scary. So we're going to Aggron. That hard walls it. Just Earthquake. Crodont, we can just wall with Lantern. I would love to have Water Absorb right about now. Cacturn, we can take care of with the Crobat. And then same for or the Shiftry. Okay, could have gone better by a long shot. The Mightyena is always annoying. Alright. So we need heal up. Then for Phoebe, Mightyena. I can set up with Tropius as well, but it does have pressure a lot, and Giga Drain is going to just run out of PP. Okay, that's perfect for me. Now she heals, so we can go into the Crobat safely. This is the Banette that has Thunderbolt. So let me pull it up. So this Banette comes in because it has Thunderbolt and Psychic. So I have to guess which one it will go for. So it is Shadow Ball, Psychic, Thunderbolt, and Facade. Okay, Thunderbolt. Good. He's going to go for Shadow Ball again, probably. Of course he drops special defense. Why would it not get the 10% chance? Anyways, growth. This has Ice Beam, if I remember correctly. Yes, it does. So we have to switch out. This one is Shadow Ball, Ice Beam, Rock Slide, Earthquake. Didn't go for Earthquake. Then I know I can take an Earthquake. Probably goes for another Earthquake. So we go into the Crobat. Bite it. Bite again. If Crobat dies, it's fine. I just need to bring in the Mightyena and finish it up with a Crunch. Crunch, Crunch, and Crunch. I miscalculated my health. Okay. Anyways, Magical Leaf definitely kills. I really need to be more careful. Anyways, Glacia. The Mightyena was kinda important for Drake. The Crobat didn't matter. But this is a Nuzlocke, so as long as you make it to the last Mon and you beat the champion with at least 1 HP remaining, it's all good. And now, Glacia. Silo has Encore, Body Slam, Hail, and Ice Ball. We do not want to get Encored into growth. That would just suck. Do I give Focus Punch to the Aggron? Because the Silo is usually going to set up Hail first turn. So I can go for Focus Punch on the Hail and just delete it. Then the Wall Rain probably comes in. So I forgot to use the rare candies. which probably mattered a bit with Phoebe. So the level cap here is Wolverine at 53. So let's get the team up to 53. I need to not forget to do this. Because I did miss KOs just barely. So if I had gone up to the level cap, I would have made it through better. Okay, 53 on the Tropius, 53 on the Sedinja. The time for Sedinja to shine is in this battle against the Wolverine if there's no Hail active. Let's do this. So we go for Thunderbolt straight up. Hail again. It will nearly always set up Hail first turn. Then Glalie gets hardwored by Aggron. If I don't miss, that is, Wolverine comes in, goes for the Surf here. No Hail, Sedinja, and then the ice switches out. So they go for Hail here or for a straight up attack. I forgot you can blow up. Okay, this is a dumb, this is going to go full. Okay. Hail continues to fall. Do we have another turn of Hail? I think Hail ends here. Yes. So now with Toxic, and it can't do a thing to us. She heals. So we just Toxic again. And that's the beauty of Sedinja. But I really need to figure out a way to do this because, like I said, Lantern was my way to beat Drake. Okay. Control disconnected. It will reconnect in a moment. Okay, we're just waiting on the game. But Rana is pretty much dead. I'm just trying to see how far I can go with with the miracle that I can pull off. So Drake is Selgon, Altaria, Kingdra, Lycon, and Salamence. I need to somehow make it through that. The Aggron can kinda deal with most of his team, but not the Kingdra or the Flygon. The Salamence we will need to really hit hard. Okay, can we get unstuck now? Okay, there we go. And now I will need Blizzard instead of Headbutt. Should have gone with... I misclicked. Oh well, I mean, I wasn't planning to use Iron Tail anyways. But still, the game literally lagged as I was trying to press the down button. So it lagged, didn't let me go down to the headbutt, and instead just double registered the A button. That's fine, and I don't have Iron Tail because it's in Meteor Falls. Do I have any special moves I can teach to the Tropius. No. The Ninja can deal with the Kingdra. So we just need to deal with the Flygon besides that. So we go in with Aggron. Yeah, Run is over here, but let's do this. Also, I forgot to raise the levels. Okay. Okay, that's down. Kingdra comes in. So we're going to Shedinja. Toxic as he switches out. Flamethrower is coming. We have to go to the Tropius and just try to hit it somehow. Okay. Didn't expect him to hard switch to Salamence. Okay, Salamence is here is going to go for either Flamethrower or Rock Slide. I can go to Aggron and hope he Rock Slides. I don't think Aggron leaves a flame, like 2 Flamethrowers. Okay, Rock Slide, perfect. For the love of Arceus, do not miss. We get the quick claw and then we miss. Great. Another quick claw. Please leave. It's resisted. The one thing I shouldn't miss. Okay. Run is over. Oh well. This was just a silly little idea, but yeah. When I lost the Lantern, which was my answer to the Dragon types with Ice Beam, I had to just hope the 70 accuracy Blizzard would hit. Yeah. That was just an accident waiting to happen. Anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. I'm just going to end it here. I'm not retrying this challenge. This was just a casual Nuzlocke for the fun of it. But we are going to stop here. I might do a stream throughout the week to do the post game in Pokemon Colosseum, but I think next stream is just going to be Monster Hunter. Now, on other things, I'm waiting this week to receive some computer parts I have ordered. So I'm going to build a new computer, and I will either do a stream where I build it, or I will just turn it into a YouTube video. So I have already ordered the processor, the motherboard and the RAM. I'm thinking of just reusing the power supply from my current computer, just until I have enough money to buy a good power supply. I will be reusing my GPU because GPU prices are awful. But I plan to sell the old computer to buy the GPU for the new one. So yeah, but essentially I'm just missing the case, which I can just get to anytime. It's at a store nearby. The power supply, which is also at a store nearby, so about $250 for both of them. And then I'll have everything for the computer. For storage, I was thinking of getting an NVMe. But for starters, I'll just use basic hard drives and the current NVMe I'm using on this computer. And we'll just eventually transfer over to a better NVMe once Gen 5 prices drop a bit. Because Gen 5 NVMe is being like over $100 for just 500 gigabytes is just pathetic. Anyways, thanks for watching. I will see you all next time, whenever that ends up being. So have a good day, night, whatever, everyone. And join the Discord to know when I'll be live again.